What's up, Fragrant World? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. My name is Justin Copeland. On this channel, Stay Fresh Productions, we talk about everything fragrance related. If you have an interest in that kind of content, you're in the right place. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell icon so you never miss a future upload. And if you do like videos like this, please hit that like button. It really helps me out so much with my visibility across YouTube. Thanks in advance. You'll have to forgive me, I'm a little low on energy. It is not what you think it is, but I do have a little bit of something I'm dealing with, but trying to move past it, and the show must go on. So here I am in front of the camera, in front of these lights once again, talking about a very exciting development. We're talking about the House of Argos, and a couple announcements I want to make. Number one, assuming I get this video up in time, which I plan on, tomorrow, Friday, February the 5th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to be live here on YouTube with Christian Petrovich from Argos, the CEO, the creator of these fragrances. He's going to be with us. We're going to be discussing these new fragrances I'm going to talk about, and we're also going to discuss what is coming this year. He does have some new releases on the way, and hopefully we'll get some information out of him. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Would love to see you in the chat here on YouTube talking to Christian from Argos Fragrances. And we have a giveaway winner to announce. Now, once again, I dropped the ball because I just decided I was going to announce this right now, but we're going to announce it right now. The giveaway winner for the bottle of Badlands from Scotch Porter, Future Justin.
What do you need, my friend?
What
can I do for you?
Yeah, we need to announce the winner of the giveaway for Badlands.
We can do that.
So if you can just run
I'll take care of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is unexpected. Okay.
I got you, bro.
So yeah, here it is. Let's see who the random winner is. And congratulations. You are the winner. So what I need from you, email me here, my email address on the screen. Email me your shipping info. I will pass that along to Scotch Porter and we'll get you that bottle. Congratulations. Make sure you email me. If I don't hear from you in let's say a week's time, I'm gonna pick somebody else. So this really shows who watches my videos and who doesn't. Now that that's out of the way, let's carry on. We're talking about the brand new miniature collection from Argos Fragrances. They basically came out with a 30 milliliter version of every one of their fragrances, which were originally all in 100 milliliter form factor. So we're not going to spend too much time here. There's not a ton that's different aesthetically, but there's more so some things different technologically. And the aesthetic is definitely miniaturized, which is something to talk about. So let's first give you a little side-by-side comparison. First thing we have here, this is a 100 ml bottle, the original bottle for Triumph of Bacchus, probably my favorite from the house. God, it's incredible. I've talked about it so much. I've reviewed it. I'm not going to talk about what they smell like in this video. If you want to check those out, I'll leave a link to the playlist for everything I've ever talked about dealing with Argos, because I want to save time. So let's put that next to the 30 ml size. And if you've been watching my videos over the past month or so, you've seen this already. But so you can see them side by side, look at that. The amazing thing is getting this artwork on the plate miniaturized, so it has the same level of clarity and detail. And it wasn't as simple as just shrinking it down. It was a whole nother process that I don't even know the half of really. But I know it's more than meets the eye for sure. So that's one big difference, obviously, taking what was here and shrinking it down. We'll put this down for now. Another thing to note, and this will actually be coming to the 100 ml bottles probably this year, later this year, is the fact that the caps are fully metal. They were not metal before, believe it or not. They were actually plastic. They're nice, but they're plastic. And they also kind of just slid on. There is no snap. They're not very snug. Definitely not something you want to pick up by the cap. But now you can do so because they did add a little lip to the atomizer to where it can actually click into place now, which is very exciting. So already it feels more premium. It actually feels not that much lighter than the 100 ml bottle because of this cap. Now here's another example here. This is Brivido della Caccia. Again, as it would look on the 100 ml size, but miniaturized. Love the color of this juice. It's so dark. And one thing they did change, if you can look through here, you'll see that you can't really see the straw.
Okay, I know I was just nice to you before, but no, we can't let that fly. Ladies and gentlemen, it's called a dip tube. They made it crystal. It is a crystal dip tube. You're welcome, Justin.
But it just gives a premium look where you look through it and you can't really see it. It kind of disappears. Once you give it those first couple sprays, pretty much disappears. I think it's crystal, so again, almost disappears into the liquid. Now, one thing that they were really going for with this new design is that they wanted to basically get rid of any possibility of the fragrance coming into contact with metal. And there's a few things that they did to do that. First thing that they did, if you look here, this is small, but it does make a difference. If you look at through the bottle here, without the glare, you can see the atomizer going down into the liquid, right? You see that little part where it begins. On the new bottles, they don't have that. They actually decreased it by, I think, 50%, so it actually does not go into the bottle itself. So that is not really touching the liquid in the same way. Another thing that they changed, the spring in the atomizer itself, they actually sheathed it so that the liquid doesn't touch the metal. They're also, as in most fragrances, you have a ball bearing that sits right at the top of the tubing. You're not really gonna see it here, again with this glare, and it's just a little bit too far up there. But they actually replaced it with glass. It's a glass stopper in there. So once again, as fragrance passes through, it's not touching any metal coming out. And probably the biggest difference here is the atomizer itself is much more pressurized this time around. As a result, I'm going to show you the original first. Here's the original. It's a puff. Not great, not the worst, but, and
that is heaven to my nostrils.
But check out the new one. I'm going to spray it this way. Check this out. Yes. God, oh, that's so good. What this does, when you spray it on or even into the air like I just did, but especially on your skin, you're actually going to get the heart and base notes right away with the opening, with the top notes. So you get kind of the whole blend all at once. It just blossoms and just smells, again, much more open. You know, it still will dry through the phases on your skin, but on that initial blast, you're gonna get just about everything all at once. It smells so rich. It smells so incredible. They're gonna come with a little leather pouch that makes them great to travel with. You just pop them in, pull the strings, and it's protected. You're good to go. You can take this anywhere. This again is 30 milliliters, so you could put this in your carry-on, going onto an airplane. No problem at all. One thing to note as well, this is the original Argos Pour Homme. The Parfum bottle, which I have, looks the same. It's just a darker juice with gold accents instead of silver. They've actually transferred this into the 30 milliliter configuration as well, with kind of the same colorways, gold and silver accents. Silver for Pour Homme, gold for Parfum. All the same beautiful technologies. And these bottles, I believe that they will be making 100 ml sizes of these as well in this bottle style very soon. And as you would expect, these newer bottles are a little bit cheaper. You pay a little bit less. You know, some people might say, oh, but the price per mil, all that. If you have a collection, if you're working with 10 or more fragrances, then all this means is that you're paying less money for less fragrance that you still won't finish. So I think it's a great deal to just buy a smaller size if you want to try the fragrance. Now, let me just pull up the pricing here for these new sizes. Don't forget, you can use my code FRESH10, which has been active since forever. You can use FRESH10, get 10% off your entire purchase, whether that's a 30 ml bottle, whether that's a 100 ml bottle, or whether you want the sample pack. You get all 5 fragrances, I think 1.5 milliliters each. You get 10% off that, so you can try the whole collection for much less and then decide on the full bottle you want to get later on. Anyway, that is it. If you've tried any of Argos's fragrances, let me know what you think down below. Let me know what your favorite fragrance from the House of Argos is. Would love to know. If you want to know more about them, once again, check out that playlist. I have all the reviews there. You can learn more about each fragrance individually. And please, again, I would love to see you on Friday at the live stream. If you see this after Friday, of course, it will have already happened, but you can go back and watch it because it will be archived. But if you're seeing it beforehand, I hope to see you there on Friday, February 5th, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.